Hi YouTubers, Janelle here. It's been a really long time since I've done a makeup video, so I thought I would get in a quick one here. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a full spot-on tutorial, mainly because I'm getting home from work really late. I also went to church tonight to do a presentation at Kids Cafe, and the other reason is that I've got brand new editing software that I have no clue how to use. So since my videos always run long, I know I would have to edit the video and it would take me forever to get this up. So I'm doing this through YouTube's capture utility. So this will be a short video. Once I figure out a few things in my editing software, I will probably repost this as a full-on tutorial to show you step by step what I did to create this look that I have on today. I'll go ahead and get started and show you the products I used and the tools that I used to create this look. Now, it's been really hot and muggy here over the past several weeks, so I have actually been kind of dispensing with foundation altogether and just using a mattifier on my cleaned and moisturized face. Right now I'm using Cetaphil moisturizing lotion as my moisturizer. I have to tell you, I'm really liking it. I really love my Embryolisse, but I'm finding that this is a really great, less expensive alternative, and I will carry both of these in my kit. Now, for my mattifier, I ran out of my favorite mattifier, and I've not been able to get to Sephora to purchase more, but I have heard a lot of people say using milk of magnesia works really well, so I decided to try it. I've got some in this little generic travel size bottle here, and trust, this is working pretty well for me. This is all the shine that I have, considering this has been on since 6 o'clock this morning, and it's now after 8, and the temperatures have been low 90s today. The humidity factor has dropped a tiny bit, but actually our heat index is still over 100. So if this is the only, just this bit of shine that I have here right now, I'd say Mom is working pretty well. Anyway, that's it for the skin prep. Once I did those two things, I used for my eye base NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. It looks kind of bad here. It's all sunken in and everything. I do not have their sharpener, so I've been having to use a brush to get it out. And this is the brush I'm using, the Lowell Cornell 7300 shader brush. Just a flat shader brush used for painting. It's great for putting on bases. Oily girls, if you're going to use the Jumbo Pencil as your eye base, make sure you put on a very thin coat. You work it in well and you let it dry. This has gone from my lash line all the way up underneath my brow. That's my base. Over that, the first shadow I used was actually a pigment by MAC called Naked. I'll show it to you here. Hopefully you can see that. The lighting is kind of strange today, I don't know, but it's a beigey pigment by MAC. That I used as a secondary base, and again I brushed it all over from my lash line to underneath the brow. It also acts as part of my highlight, and I used, I'm sorry, that's the wrong brush. I used this nondescript fluffy brush to put that on with. Next, I used this flat shader by Sonia Kashuk, and I went to my Coastal Scents palette, used this color here. It's a dupe for Satin Taupe. It's called S35 by Coastal Scents, maybe a tiny bit darker than MAC Satin Taupe, but I used that just here, the outer 2/3 of the eye, if you can see that. Just kind of a neutral, natural shadowing effect right there, and blended it into the Naked pigment over the outer third of the eye. After that, using the other side of this same flat shader, I got my other Coastal Scents Hot Pot palette and used this brown here, which is really gorgeous. It's S30. It's a brown with gold flecks in it, and I put it on like the outer V here, just to intensify a little bit. And then to intensify even more, I took the Sonia Kashuk angled brush here, and I got out what I'm currently using as my brow powder. This is a discontinued brown eyeshadow by Sassy. Used it with the angled brush, put it right in the outer, very outer part of my V to emphasize that corner. Nice, huh? Once that was done, I used a soft black eyeliner pencil, rimmed the inner lower waterline, and then I took a small brush, which I don't have out here with me, but a very small smudge brush, kind of smudged that under the eye, and then I set that with a little bit of matte black by NYX, which again I didn't get out. I apologize for that, but I used that same small smudger brush to overlay the pencil I just put on with the matte black underneath the eye. Smoked that out. For the top waterline, I used Wet n Wild's cream liner. Here it is. This is a very good product for $2.99, I think it is. Very good product. I really like it. And the brush I used with that, this is another painting brush, Simply Simmons series. This is their size 3 spotter. And I know you can't see that point, but bring it closer. Look at that point. Look how fine that is. This is great. You can get the tiniest, thinnest eyeliner line up there with this thing. I love this. And I actually winged it out a bit. I don't know if you can see it from this angle, but I winged it out just a little bit, just to do something a little different. And I did add lashes today. I'm using I Envy lashes today by Kiss. This is KPE number 13, Juicy Volume 02. And if you look, you can see they give you a really full lash look without looking really, really fake. I really like that for day wear. Bottom lashes, I put on a little bit of Colossal Volume Express mascara by Maybelline. For the eyebrows, I used again the brown eyeshadow from Sassy. Used it with my Crown eyebrow brush. The bristles are fairly stiff and short, and they are angled. And because they are stiff, you can draw very precise lines with your powder to shape and sculpt your eyebrows. Absolutely love it. On the cheeks, I used MAC's Blunt Blush. I used that as a contour. You can see there. My cheek color is another product by NYX. This is Blush in Cinnamon. I tend to think of cinnamon as being more a brownish orange. This is actually a bright orange, but it comes out beautifully on the cheeks. Look at that. I overlaid that with another blush, Orange Family. This is Cargo's Blush in Rome. Wow, the lighting's really bad on their capture here, but it's a corally peachy color with gold highlights. I actually use this as the highlight right in through here. Really pretty. Okay, on my lips, the lip color I have was by Wet n Wild. There is no name, just a number, and I did not get that out of my purse. I'm sorry guys, didn't get it out of my purse before I started this video, but it's kind of a browny, bronzy, neutrally kind of color, a little reddish bronze. Anyway, that is the look, and I'll get up here a little closer so you can see it again. Neutral, but it works. If you want to punch up the pigment that you used underneath your brow, you can overlay that. Did I get it out? I didn't get it out. You can overlay that, which I did do with NYX's eyeshadow in Opal. It shows up white in the pan, but it's actually kind of pearlescent. It reflects pink, it reflects lavender, and it looks really pretty over the tan as a second highlighter. Anyway, like I said, I'll play around with my video editing software a little bit, and I will repost this at some point as a full tutorial, but just thought I'd show you the look and tell you what I used and let you see it, and hopefully this helped somebody and was enjoyable. Leave your comments below. By the way, FTC, not affiliated with these companies, purchased all the product myself, yada yada. You guys have a great evening, be blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.